So hey everyone and welcome back. In this video I'm going to be talking about my experience with the Apple Watch Ultra after using it for, I don't know, maybe more than 1 month now. Is this something that's going to be worth it? Because do note that this is not a cheap tech. This is very expensive, and here in Australia it costs about 1,299 Australian dollars. That's a lot for a smartwatch. So should you be saving up and spending that saved up money to buy something like this? Maybe yes, maybe no. Depends on what's more important to you. Is battery life on a smartwatch really important to you? Are you tired of charging your smartwatch at the end of each day and you don't get to use it for sleep tracking and stuff like that? Then maybe this might be good for you, because I can 100% say that the battery life on this, the battery performance on this is pretty amazing. Let me give you a quick story. When I got this, I reviewed it and then I put it on a charger to ensure that this has 100%. Once it reached 100%, I put it on my wrist, and then for almost the end of fourth day, I didn't have to charge. So one single 100% charge lasted for 4 days, and it was going to be almost 4 nights as well. So that is very good. But after that, obviously it was at 10%, so I had to charge it. And ever since then, I'm only getting like maybe 2 to 3 days. So somewhere in between like that, which is still pretty good, because for someone coming from the Apple Watch Series 4, obviously the LTE version, that watch always had to charge at the end of each night, and sometimes during the middle of the day as well. So depending on the day, depending on the notifications I got, depending on the calls I got, even if I didn't answer the call on my watch and answered on my phone, depending on all those situations and activity monitoring and tracking that it did, I was running out of juice sometimes in the middle of the day and always had to charge before I went to sleep. And this was for the Series 4. For Apple Watch Ultra, even after that first 4 days of use with one single 100% charge, this has been pretty good. As I said before, I've been getting 2 to 3 days. It has been amazing with sleep tracking, with activity tracking, and all the swimming stuff and walking stuff that I do. It's been amazing in terms of performance. And for me, for my situation, I feel like the money I spent on this watch is 100% worth it. Now, that doesn't mean that it has to be, feasible or 100% worth it for you. It might not be, and you might not see any benefit. That's completely okay and completely fine. But for me, it fits my need. Obviously, this watch is not made for someone like me who doesn't do like extreme adventure or extreme activities. This is made for people like, who go for ocean diving, go for mountain climbing, go for insane trekking. It's made for those people. But the sole reason I have this is because of the amazing battery performance that I have. And all the features that this Apple Watch Ultra has is something that's good to have for me. But for some, it's essential. And I'm pretty happy with that, because if I ever really need it, I can use it. But the most important thing I need for my smartwatch is to have an amazing battery life, so that I'm not, worried about charging it each and every night. I want to monitor my sleep tracking. Obviously, that's not something that I really, really need, but I like to track it. And this gives me that opportunity to do it, because I don't have to worry about, oh, my battery is dead, I need to charge it, and oh, now I cannot use it for sleep tracking because it needs to charge. So I don't have to worry about all that stuff. I can simply charge it and then 100% take it out, wear it, and it's going to be good for the next 2 to 3 days. And when it's down, what I do is whenever I'm working, I charge it then, because I'm constantly sitting and working. In an hour or so, it's 100% again, and then I can wear it again, and it's good for another 2 to 3 days. So I've been pretty happy with this. If you ask me, do I recommend this watch for someone? Then I would say depending on your budget, because if you do not want to spend 1,299 Australian dollars, then I would say go with Series 8, because it is pretty much the same, but at the same time, you're not going to get the same battery performance as this one provides you. Obviously, you're going to miss out on all the extra stuff that this Apple Watch Ultra has, but at least it's something new. And if the Apple Watch that you have now is very old and you're looking for an upgrade but don't want to spend much, then 100% the Series 8 is going to be the best way to go. This Apple Watch Ultra is only for those who really want that battery life and the battery performance, and may also want to have that extra Apple Watch Ultra functionalities that, you may use or you may not use but would like to have that handy, then yeah, it's for those people. And a lot of the people out there who are wearing Apple Watch Ultra, they may not even use it for insane trekking or ocean diving stuff. It's good to have for them as well. And they're only using this so that, like they don't have to worry about charging it every now and again. And this is really good for that because, again, I can show you now, as you can see there, it's 39%. And I charged this like maybe 2 days ago and I still have 39%. It's pretty amazing. Let me open the battery app here. I'm opening up the settings and I'm scrolling down to battery. As you can see here, Tuesday 4:15 and last charge was Sunday 10:47 a.m. and it's 39%. So it's almost Sunday's completely gone. That's 1. Monday's completely gone. That's 2. And it's Tuesday almost gone. That's 3. So I'm already getting almost 3 days worth of use. So that shows that this watch really has an amazing battery performance. And for a lot of us, that is really what matters because in my experience, the Series 4 that I was using, I was constantly charging, never having the ability to use it for sleep tracking or whatever, even though it didn't necessarily have all those sensors that the new one have, but this one does. And yes, the Series 8 also does, but it might not last you as long. If you charge it in the middle of the day, then maybe, yes, you will be able to, have enough charge for sleep tracking. But the next day when you wake up, you might be losing substantial amount of battery. Then you would have to charge it again to get through the entire day. Then you would have to charge it again so that you could sleep track at night. With this one, you don't have all that hassle. Depending on who you are and what's important to you, and also your financial situation, if you have saved up to buy this piece of tech or something as expensive as this, then maybe it's going to be worth it for you. But I'll leave that to you to assess because you would know your financial situation more. But in my case, I'm really happy with this. The performance is amazing. If there's someone like me who wouldn't mind having something like this, then yeah, go for it. This has been really good for me and I'm pretty happy with the performance. Really helps me with my swimming, tracking and everything like that. All the laps that I do, it's been pretty good. I can't complain. And this has been the best Apple Watch Apple has ever come out with, in my opinion. I'll leave it at that for the moment. So until next time, peace.